Hello, on to the fourth match day in the Scottish Premiership. And speaking of four, there was only 4 games that was able to be played last time around, as Celtic and Aberdeen's matches ended up getting called off because of those particular clubs in question having some COVID cases linked in. But they could have still played the matches with their second team squad or get like a points deduction, but there seems to be no punishment for them, just a bit of reward of having a rest if you could call it a reward, while the other clubs still have to play their matches just like normal. So not justice enough in my opinion there. So let's review the last week's matches, go over how me and you guys did on the predictions and how it has puts us on the leaderboard going on to the next lot of matches. We'll go for the head-to-head records and give the upcoming score predictions as well too. So Hibernian took on Dundee United. Hibernian coming away 1-0 winners. Christian Deutsch in the 65th minute got the only goal of the game, as Hibernian made it 3 wins from 3. 10-8 shots for Dundee, but 3-1 on target for Hibernian. Motherwell and Livingston ended in a 2-2 draw. David Turnbull managed to get the first goal for Motherwell. 3 minutes later, Livingston equalised, Lyndon Dietz getting a penalty kick. Later on in the first half, Motherwell took the lead once again with Alan Campbell, before Livingston equalised again in the second half with Alan Forrest. So 15-9 shots for Livingston, 5-3 on target too. Speaking of 2-2 draws, Ross County and Kilmarnock was also a 2-2 draw. And good old Ross County, their 2 goal scorers were from 2 players that are called Ross. So Ross Draper and Ross Stewart scoring for Ross County. So far they've managed to score 4 goals this season, with 3 of them being scored by Ross, so that's kind of quite funny. Well, for Kilmarnock, Alan Power and Chris Burke scored their goals. 14-12 shots for Ross County and 5 each on target too. And Rangers came away 3-0 winners against St Johnstone. Bona Balisi, Wayne Kent and Joe Abbo scoring the goals for Rangers. 15-4 shots, 5-2 on target. And just like Hibernian, Rangers with 3 wins out of 3. So how me and Cavan Wright managed to get on from this lot of matches there. I managed to get 3 correct out of 4. And they include Hibernian defeating Dundee, had Motherwell and Livingston to be a draw, and I also went for Rangers to beat St Johnstone. However, I went for Ross County to beat Kilmarnock instead of that match ending up a draw as well too. Well, for Cavan Wright, he managed to get 3 correct results as well too, so nice work. Hibernian winning, Ross County and Kilmarnock drawing, and also Rangers winning. He went for Motherwell to defeat Livingston, and that match ended up being a draw. So how that goes with the new point system there is based on the odds of the matches. Instead of being awarded 1 point per game, we have like $2.20 odds, $1.14 odds, $3.10 odds for Cavan Wright there, as $2.20 was the Hibernian victory against Dundee, which basically means that it's going to happen around, or a bit less than 50% of the time. So if you pay $1, you get $2.20 back, for example. And $1.14, you only get 14 cents every dollar you bet on Rangers. And the 3.10 one was the draw between Ross County and Kilmarnock. Well, for me, I managed to get up to 3.25 for the Motherwell Livingston draw. So in the end, after that match day, I managed to get 6.59 points for the week, and Cavan White got 6.44 points for the week, so I managed to come up on top once again. So how that does for the leaderboard, I'm on top with 24.28 points, and Cavan White in second place with 11.67. But feel free to join the leaderboard, see if you can overtake Cavan White, as it's a long season, of course. So here we are, on to the next lots of matches, match day number 4, and there's only 5 games involved here, as the Celtic Aberdeen game has been called off as well too, just to sort out that COVID issues that surround both clubs. So Hamilton against St Mirren, 10 wins for Hamilton, there's been 10 draws, 8 wins for St Mirren. All of these coming since 2005 using the fuzzballwetpoint.com website. St Mirren 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games. So Hamilton $2.60, $2.88 for the draw, $2.70 for St Mirren. So remember, if you go for Hamilton you get 2.6, go for the draw 2.8, and St Mirren 2.7 points, as long as that is the correct result of the fixture. So for this game here, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next game we have Kilmarnock against St Johnstone. 15 wins for Kilmarnock, 14 for St Johnstone, and 7 draws. Kilmarnock 5 wins and 2 draws in the past 8 games. $2.30 for Kilmarnock, $3 for the draw, $2.88 for St Johnstone. Gonna go for Kilmarnock to come away 2-0 winners. Next up we have Ross County and Dundee. 6 wins for Ross County, 15 wins for Dundee, 4 draws. Past 5, 2 wins each and a draw. $2.40 for Ross County, $3.20 for the draw, $2.70 for Dundee. Gonna go for Ross County to come away 2-1 winners. Have Hibernian against Motherwell. 16 wins for Hibernian, 15 for Motherwell, 7 draws. Past 5, 2 wins each and a draw. Hibernian $1.91, $3.30 for the draw, $3.60 for Motherwell. Gonna go for Motherwell 2-1 winners. And last up we have Livingston against Rangers. 12 wins for Rangers, 2 for Livingston, and 3 draws. Rangers winning the past 6 games. So we have $7.50 for Livingston, $4.50 for the draw, and $1.30 for Rangers. So this is the only match where you can get quite a lot of points from. If you go for Livingston, 7.5 up for grabs, 4.5 up for grabs for the draw there. But I'm going to go for Rangers here, as my favourite club in Scotland. It'd be nice to see them win the title instead of Celtic this year. Good start for them so far. Can they make it 4 wins from 4? I am going to back that, and I'm going to go 4-1 for Rangers. So those are my predictions. Feel free to get yours down below there. And if you want to discuss last week's matches, upcoming games, who do you think's going to win the title, and all that great stuff, feel free to make a comment as well too. Until next time, thumbs up and subscribe.